Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. Today's question is gas station. In this question, we are given a gas array and a cost array. We have to find the starting point from which we can start so that we can cover all the gas stations in a circular way. For example, in this case, we are given a gas station where ith index represents the amount of gas which we can fill in our tank at that particular station, and cost represents the amount of gas which is used up in moving from one gas station to next gas station. In this case, 3 represents the cost from moving from the 0th gas station to the first gas station. So what we have to do, we have to find a starting point. This is a circular array. We have to find a starting point from which we can start and reach up to every gas station. So for example, suppose our initial capacity of tank is 0. We started from this particular gas station, that is 1. So our tank can be filled with maximum of 1 unit of gas. So now capacity of tank is 1, but we can see that we have to get at least 3 amount of gas to move from this index to another index. But this is not possible because tank contains initially 1 value and we require 3. So this can't be counted as a starting point. Now let's look at the another index. Suppose we are at this index. So our tank capacity was initially 0, but we are at this gas station, so our now tank capacity will be equal to 2. So now from moving from 2 to 3, we require 4 units of gas, but now our tank only has 2 capacity of gas, so it will not be possible from moving from this to this gas station. So in this case, 2 cannot be used as a starting point. Now let's suppose we are at 4 and our initial tank capacity is 0. Now as we are at this gas station, so our initial capacity will become 4 of our tank, and we require only 1 unit of gas from moving to 4 to 5. So now initially we had 4 and we have used 1. So now the capacity of gas tank is 3. When we are at this index, the initial gas capacity is 3. Now this fuel will add up in our tank because we are at this station. So our capacity will become 8 now. But we require 2 to move to next direction, next gas station. So now 2 amount of fuel will be used. So 8 minus 2, it will be 6. So when we are at this gas station, our capacity of tank is 6. Now we can fill 1 unit of gas in this station. So now we will fill 1 unit of gas. Now our capacity of tank will become 7 and 3, and we have to now move to next gas station. Now we have 7, we have used 3 amount of gas, so now the capacity of our tank is 4. So when we are at this gas station, our amount is 4. So now 2 will be added to our 4, it will become 6, and 4 will be the amount required to move to next gas station, that is 3. So 6 minus 4 equal to 2. When we are at this gas station, our amount will be equal to 2 in the tank. So in this case, what we have done, that we have started from our third index gas station, that is 4, and we have covered all the gas stations using this as a starting point. So we have to find the index from which we start our traversal and move to the every index of the array. So now let's look at the approach of this question. Now first we will look at the brute force approach. Brute force approach is very simple. What we will do, we will consider each index as our starting point for one time and see if it is possible to cover all the stations from that point or not. That is, each index is considered as a starting point. So what we will do, we will first iterate a loop on all the points, on all the indexes, that is from I equal to 0, I less than gas dot size I plus plus. This loop will declare our starting point. Now the initial capacity of a tank, that is our vehicle's tank, is 0. Now I have declared a variable bool impossible, that will store whether it is possible to reach each and every gas station when starting from that index. Now the next loop will iterate through rest of the array. That is, when 1 is our starting point, the next loop will iterate through all the gas stations greater than or equal to ith. So we can see that the second loop is starting from ith position, that is the starting point, and it is moving till I plus gas dot size. Why I have taken I plus gas dot size? Because it is a circular station. In the end, when we have to find the station at which we are standing currently, what we will do, we will mod this j, with gas dot size, and it will return a station. This is for a circular case because all the gas stations are in circular manner. So what we will do, we have found a station on which we are standing currently. We will update our tank's value, that is the amount of fuel which we have inserted in a tank at that station, minus the cost which we are required to move to the next station. So our tank will be updated. Now if any point our tank is less than 0, it means that we are not able to move to next gas station. Then it means that the starting point which we had taken initially was wrong. That was not the starting point. Now what we will do, we will break from this loop and our starting point will become I plus 1, that is next I. Initially it was 0, then it will start from 1. So in this way the loop will run, and after the loop has run, if our program reaches to the end of the loop, it means that we have not found any index, then we will return -1. So this approach was simple, but it is a very time complexity based approach. So in this case, the maximum time complexity which we can reach is O(n) square, which is very high time complexity. So next we will look at an approach which is very efficient, which is space efficient also and time efficient also. So now let's look at that approach. So now we will be discussing the optimal approach. In this question, we were given that we have to find a path. If the path does not exist, then we have to return the -1. First we will find in the approach whether the path exists or not. How we will find that? What we will do, we will iterate through our array and we will calculate this, that is sum plus equal to gas I minus cost I for all the gas stations. If in the end of the loop, if sum is less than 0, then we will return -1. That means the path does not exist. And if the sum is not less than 0, that means definitely there is a path which will exist. Now why will sum be less than 0 and why the path will not exist? This will happen when total distance to be travelled is greater than the total fuel. It means that when we will sum the cost array and subtract it from the gas array, then it will come out to be positive. This means the total distance to be travelled will be greater than the amount of fuel which maximum amount of fuel which we can pick up. So in this case there won't be any path possible. So therefore we will return -1 straight away from this one condition only. So now when we are done with loop and our program reaches down, this means that definitely there is a path which will exist. Like when this is a kind of array and we have performed this step, this means that when we have reached here, we already know that there is a path which will definitely exist. So now we can do our approach thinking that the path will definitely exist. So now what we will do, first we will take two variables, that is the tank which will store the current capacity of our vehicle, and another is starting point which will store the starting point from which gas station we will be starting. Initially our tank is 0 and our starting point is 0. So we are at gas station 1. Now our tank's value will get updated to 7. Now we require 5 units of fuel to move to next gas station. So when we will move to next gas station, our tank capacity will have reduced to 2. 7 minus 5, that is 2. Now at this gas station we can fill our tank with 1 capacity. So total capacity will become 3. So now we know that for moving to next gas station, the distance required is 3. So our tank's current capacity will become 0 when we are at this gas station. Now our tank capacity is 0 and the amount of fuel which we can pick up in this gas station is also 0, but we require at least minimum 1 unit of fuel to move to next gas station, but our tank capacity is 0, so it won't be able to move to our next gas station. It means that the starting point which we had chosen, that was 0 in the initial case, had led us down. It means that whenever we will be starting with 0th index, we won't be able to cover all the gas stations. So now what we will do in this case, see, in our brute force approach, when we had found such case that our any trip is not possible, we had done a break from that loop and has initialized the starting point with the initial starting point plus 1. That is, initial starting point was 0, then we have found that this trip is not possible, so we had initialized the starting point with 1. But see, in this case what will happen, we already know that when we were at one position, and if we consider 1 as a starting point, we won't be able to move to the next gas station. That is, at 1 our tank capacity initially was 0, at 1 we had filled 1 unit of fuel and our tank capacity has become 1, and the amount of fuel which is required to move to next gas station is 3, but 1 is less than 3. So using this gas station we won't be able to move to next gas station. But when we considered this starting point, the initial capacity, when we used this starting point, then the initial capacity of a tank at this gas station was 2, to which we added 1, and then we were easily able to go to next gas station. So what we have seen that when we start from this index, maximum to maximum, we are able to reach this gas station. So now if we continue our brute force approach and start with this gas station, what will happen? First of all, we will be losing some amount of fuel which we had gained from its previous trip. That is, we have gained 2 units of fuel from our previous trip. First of all, we will be losing that, and if this distance instead of 5 would had been 7, so then also the starting point will become, when we are using this as the starting point, the initial capacity of tank will be 0 only. So in this case we will be losing our this trip, so this will be very bad for our answer. So it will this trip will not impact any of the answer ahead. Then also, when we will be starting at this point and this was 7, then also we would have been stopped at this instance only, that is 1 and 3, we would have been stopped at this instance only. So once we have encountered that using this as starting point we can maximum move to this distance, that is the second index. So any starting point between the initial starting point and the current index, that is I, any starting point between these starting point will be a false hope. It will not give us the right answer, as I have discussed only. So now what we will do, our tank capacity is now, it was 0 when we had reached here, and we require 1 amount of fuel to reach to the next step. What we will do, we will initialize our starting point with I plus 1, that is, our I was this and our starting point has now become this, because we are not able to move from this index to this index using the initial capacity of the tank. So now starting point has become I plus 1, so this pointer is now here, our starting point has become I plus 1, our initial capacity of the tank is 0, but at this index we have gained some amount of fuel, so now it has become 11. Now we can see that using 11 we have to consume only 2 units of fuel to move to next gas station. So when we will move to next gas station, the amount of tank which will be present in the tank, amount of fuel which will be present in the tank is 9, will be 9. So now we will again fill our tank with this amount of fuel which will be equal to 4, will be now 13, it will be equal to 13. Now we have to move from this gas station to this gas station, that is 7. So the amount of fuel that will be used will be minus 5. Now the capacity of tank when we are at this index will be 8. Now we have already seen earlier that when we are at this index, consider this as the starting point, that is the initial capacity of the tank will be 0. If we consider this as the starting point, we can maximum move to this index, So now in this case, when we are at this index, our already initial capacity of the tank is 8, so it will only add up in this capacity only, so it will only help in moving further more than this index. So therefore now when we are at this index now, our initial capacity of the tank is 8, and we are already known that we can move maximum till this index if the capacity had been 0, but in this case it is 8, so it is in favor of us, which can add in the surplus amount of fuel. So we will be easily able to traverse through all the elements again. So now we can see that when we started from 11, we have traversed all the gas stations and again reached 7. So this means that the current the value which is in our starting point, that was third index, can be considered as the starting point. I will again explain you this approach, but we have done. When we considered this as the starting point and a tank was 0, see, when a tank was 0, we were able to maximum move to this gas station only and not ahead of this. So what we would have done in brute force approach, we would have started with I plus 1, that is we would have initialized the starting point with initial starting point plus 1, which was 0. But in this case we can see that we wouldn't have able to move to next station because it was 1 and the distance was 3, so it won't be possible for us to move to next direction. But if we have considered this trip, if we would have considered this trip as in our answer, we would have added our tank with initial capacity of 2, and then when we added 1 in it, it had become 3, and then it was possible for us to move to this direction. So this was certain pre-computing which we do not have to do again and again. So once we have found, starting from 0, once we have found the maximum index till which we can with which it can lead us, we will initialize our starting point with I plus 1, that is this 0 was 0 is second index, then we will initialize our starting point with 2, with 3. So now our new starting point would have become this 3. Now we will traverse this array with considering starting point as 3 and initial capacity of tank would have been 0. So this was the whole approach. Now if you are confused in this approach, let's look at the code, then you will get more clarity about this approach. So now let's look at the code of this approach. So guys, I have already written some pre-written code, that is, first I have checked the condition whether there is a path exists or not, that is, I have calculated the sum of gas I minus cost I of the entire array. If in the end of this array, if this sum is less than 0, it means that the distance to be travelled is much greater than the total amount of fuel that is given to us. In that case, it won't be possible to find a path and we have to return -1. Since we have returned -1, if our program has come down to return after return -1, this means that there exists a path. There will definitely exist a path. So how we will do it? We will have taken two variables, that is tank, which will store the initial capacity of the tank, the start point, which will store the starting point of the index, starting point of the gas station. So now we have iterated through the gas station array. Now at every point I have included the value of gas I minus cost I in the tank. If this tank value at any point becomes less than 0, it means that we have found a trip in which we are not able to move from one station to another station if our tank value is less than 0. So what I have done in that case, I have initialized the start with I plus 1, that is in this case, in this case this trip was not possible, that is from 0 to 11 it was not possible. So I have initialized my start point with I plus 1. Initialize my start point with I plus 1. Since I have initialized my start point with I plus 1, so our tank capacity will be initialized with 0 only. So this was the entire case, and after the loop, the value which is in our start will be the final value. So this was the whole code. I hope guys you like the code. Please like the video. Now let's submit it. So So yes, it is getting accepted. I hope guys you like the video. Thank you.